Have you ever noticed how some foods which seem harmless might be slowly damaging your health? Maybe you feel that stomach pain after a meal or that discomfort that leaves you drained for the rest of the day. And if you're diabetic or know someone who is, you understand how certain foods can be real enemies, right? Bread, something many of us have eaten all our lives, could be one of the biggest culprits behind that discomfort. And the worst part, we're not just talking about processed bread, but also other types that many believe are healthy. These breads cause a real roller coaster of sugar levels in your blood, drain your energy, and can even worsen that annoying stomach pain. In today's video, I'm going to tell you about 5 breads that seem innocent, but are actually ruining many people's health, especially those already struggling with issues like diabetes. And if you've ever felt your stomach churn after eating that breakfast roll or spent the whole day feeling heavy and low on energy, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Stick with me until the end because besides revealing these breads, I'll also share some simple recipes you can make at home, healthy and perfect for replacing these villains on your plate. But before we continue, hit the like button if you love health content. Bread number 5, sliced bread. Sliced bread is one of those foods that many people find practical and convenient, especially for breakfast or a quick snack. It seems harmless. After all, who hasn't made a quick sandwich with it? But the truth is that behind its softness and mild taste, this bread could be damaging your health in ways you might not even realize. If you've ever felt bloated, heavy, or even experienced stomach discomfort after eating sliced bread, you're not alone. This happens because most sliced bread is made from refined flour, which offers very little benefit to the body. Refined flour, for those who may not know, is a type of flour that goes through industrial processes where most of the nutrients are removed. What's left? Mostly starch, which is quickly absorbed by the body, causing spikes in blood sugar. And what follows these spikes? A rapid crash, leaving you feeling tired, hungry, and often unwell. For those with diabetes, these constant fluctuations in blood sugar levels are even more dangerous because they completely destabilize glucose control. But that's not the only problem. In addition to refined flour, sliced bread is filled with preservatives, stabilizers, and other chemicals that help it stay fresh on store shelves for weeks. Have you ever noticed how much longer it takes for sliced bread to go bad compared to homemade bread? That's a clear sign that you're dealing with a highly processed product. These additives can irritate your stomach, leading to that heavy, uncomfortable feeling that many of us have experienced after eating it. If you're someone who eats sliced bread daily, whether for breakfast or dinner, you could be feeling the effects on your body without even realizing it. That constant tiredness, stomach discomfort, and even the feeling of being perpetually hungry might be directly linked to your regular consumption of this type of bread. But don't worry, you don't have to panic. There are simple and easy solutions that you can start using today to replace sliced bread with healthier options that will not only boost your energy, but also help stabilize your blood sugar levels. For example, why not try making a quick and delicious homemade bread that will nourish you without causing all these unwanted side effects? It's an easy recipe that doesn't require any special cooking skills. All you need are 2 ripe bananas, 2 eggs, a tablespoon of oats, and a little cinnamon. Mash the bananas well, mix in the eggs, oats, and cinnamon, and then pour the mixture into a non-stick skillet. Spread it out evenly and let it cook until golden on one side, then flip it over. In just a few minutes, you'll have a delicious and healthy banana bread. It's free of refined flour, won't cause blood sugar spikes, and is incredibly light on the stomach. The best time to enjoy this bread is in the morning, along with a cup of coffee or tea, giving you lasting energy for the rest of the day. This simple alternative will help you feel better from the start of your day. You can replace traditional sliced bread with this banana bread and will quickly notice the difference in how your body responds. Not only is it delicious, but it's also practical and healthy, free of those harmful ingredients found in most store-bought sliced breads. Give it a try for breakfast tomorrow and see how your body reacts. What makes sliced bread so problematic for many people is how processed it is. Unlike whole grain or homemade breads, sliced bread is stripped of its natural fiber, which is essential for proper digestion and maintaining stable blood sugar levels. Without this fiber, your body absorbs the carbohydrates much too quickly, leading to those spikes and crashes in energy that leave you feeling worse than before you ate. This cycle can contribute to overeating because you constantly feel the need to refuel, even though you're not providing your body with the nutrients it really needs. Another issue with sliced bread is that it's often packed with sugar and artificial ingredients to enhance its flavor and shelf life. These added sugars and chemicals can further contribute to energy crashes, weight gain, and digestive issues. You might not even realize how much sugar is hidden in that seemingly plain slice of bread. Consuming it regularly can also make it harder for your body to manage blood sugar levels, especially if you have conditions like insulin resistance or diabetes. If you're used to relying on sliced bread for quick meals, it might seem difficult at first to switch to healthier options. But once you start exploring alternatives, you'll find that there are plenty of tasty and nutritious choices that won't leave you feeling drained. You could try bread made with whole grains, which are packed with fiber and nutrients that help keep you full and energized. Or, for something a bit different, experiment with wraps made from vegetables like lettuce or collard greens, which add vitamins and minerals to your meals without any of the negative effects of processed bread. Transform your diet and take care of your health like never before. If you have diabetes, kidney, liver issues, or high blood pressure, and you're tired of bland recipes, this book is for you. Discover incredible savory and sweet recipes made with simple ingredients you already have at home, all designed to keep your health in check. Don't miss this unique opportunity. For less than $10, you can secure your copy, but units at this price are limited. Click on the first comment of this video and get yours now. Bread number 4. French bread. The famous French bread. It's the favorite of many, right? That warm, crusty loaf, fresh out of the bakery, seems almost irresistible. But what many people don't realize is that French bread is also one of the main culprits behind discomfort, especially for those who suffer from stomach problems or have diabetes. Although it has an unmatched flavor, it could be quietly sabotaging your health in ways you might not even be aware of. You know that feeling of heaviness that comes right after eating a French roll in the morning? Or how hunger creeps back just a few hours later, even though you've had a full meal? Well, French bread might be to blame for all of that. French bread is essentially made from refined wheat flour, yeast, and water. As we've seen before, refined flour is an ingredient that goes through an industrial process that removes most of its nutrients. What's left behind is pure, rapidly absorbed carbohydrate. When you eat French bread, your body quickly turns this refined flour into sugar in your bloodstream, leading to spikes in blood sugar levels. And just like anything that rises fast, it comes crashing down. After those peaks, you're left with that familiar feeling of weakness, fatigue, and of course, hunger. For people with diabetes, this cycle can be particularly dangerous. These rapid fluctuations in blood sugar can completely destabilize glucose control, putting their health at serious risk. But even those without diabetes can feel the effects of eating this type of food. Take your stomach, for instance. French bread can be tough on digestion. Many people feel that uncomfortable bloating or burning sensation shortly after consuming it, and this is largely due to the low fiber content in this bread, which makes digestion slower and more burdensome. If you love having your French bread in the morning and can't imagine giving it up, don't worry. You don't have to stop enjoying good bread altogether. The good news is that you can make some simple and much healthier swaps without sacrificing the pleasure of a delicious loaf. I'm going to share with you an easy recipe that you can make at home. No need to head to the bakery. This oat bread is super simple to prepare and will give you that satisfying feeling of fullness that lasts much longer without causing those blood sugar spikes. For this recipe, you'll only need half a cup of rolled oats, 1 egg, a tablespoon of plain yogurt, and a pinch of salt. Mix everything together until it forms a batter. Then pour the mixture into a non-stick skillet and let it cook until golden on both sides. The result is a light, fiber-rich skillet bread that will help you maintain energy throughout the day without that uncomfortable heaviness in your stomach. It's perfect for breakfast or an afternoon snack and pairs well with a cup of coffee or tea. Plus, it's quick to make, and you can switch up the toppings, like adding a slice of cheese or a drizzle of honey for some variety. This healthier alternative is a great way to replace French bread in your daily routine. It's simple, practical, and can make a real difference in how you feel. With small changes to your diet, you'll start to notice how your body responds in a much more positive way. And this oat bread recipe is a great starting point. The reason French bread can be problematic for many people is that it's highly processed, much like other refined bread products. When flour is refined, it loses the parts of the grain that contain fiber, vitamins, and minerals, leaving behind a product that's high in starch and low in nutrition. Without fiber to slow down digestion, the carbohydrates in French bread are quickly converted to sugar in your bloodstream, leading to those sharp increases and decreases in blood sugar. This constant up and down pattern is what leaves you feeling tired and hungry shortly after eating. Another thing to consider is that French bread is often eaten as part of a meal with other refined or sugary foods, like butter, jam, or processed meats. This combination can further exacerbate the blood sugar roller coaster, making it even harder to maintain stable energy levels throughout the day. If you've ever found yourself reaching for another snack just an hour or two after eating French bread, this could be why. But don't worry. Making healthier bread at home doesn't mean you have to sacrifice flavor or convenience. The oat bread recipe I shared is not only quick and easy, but it's also packed with fiber, which helps regulate digestion and keeps you feeling full longer. Oats are known for their health benefits, including their ability to help control blood sugar levels and improve heart health. By incorporating oats into your bread, you're giving your body a more nutritious, satisfying option that will keep you energized without the crashes. If you're enjoying the tips and recipes, don't forget to hit the like button to support our work. Bread. Number 3. Bagel. The bagel is a popular choice for many people, whether for breakfast or an afternoon snack. With its dense texture, slightly crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside, it's hard to resist. Often served with cream cheese, butter, or even jam, the bagel seems like a convenient and tasty option. But despite its popularity, this bread might be doing more harm to your health than you think. If you've ever felt sluggish, experienced slow digestion, or found yourself hungry again shortly after eating a bagel, there's a reason for that. Bagels are typically made with refined flour, a highly processed ingredient that has most of its essential nutrients stripped away. What's left are carbohydrates that are absorbed quickly by the body. When you eat a bagel, your body rapidly converts this refined flour into glucose, which causes your blood sugar to spike. And not long after that spike comes a crash, leaving you feeling tired, hungry, and sometimes even irritable. For those with diabetes, these spikes and crashes can be particularly dangerous, as they destabilize blood sugar control, leading to serious health risks. Beyond the blood sugar swings, bagels are often quite large, which means that in just one serving, you're consuming a significant amount of carbohydrates and calories. And that's without considering the toppings, which are usually rich in fats like cheeses and heavy creams. This combination can overwhelm your digestive system, causing discomfort, heartburn, and that familiar heavy feeling in your stomach. Even if you're careful with what you add to your bagel, the bread itself already packs a hefty dose of simple carbohydrates, making it a poor choice for those trying to manage their blood sugar or maintain a healthy weight. If you found yourself in this situation, don't worry. There's good news. You can easily swap out the traditional bagel for a much healthier version, one that's easy to make at home and filled with nutrients. With just a few simple ingredients, you can create a lighter, fiber-rich bagel that will provide you with lasting energy without the sugar spikes or digestive discomfort. For this healthier bagel recipe, you'll need half a cup of oat flour, 1 egg, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and a pinch of salt. Mix everything together until you get a smooth dough. Then, shape the dough into a ring, just like a traditional bagel, and bake it in a preheated oven at 180 degrees, 350 degrees, for about 20 minutes. The result? A bagel that's soft on the inside and slightly crispy on the outside, but much lighter and more nutritious than the store-bought variety. Best of all, it won't leave you feeling bloated or sluggish afterward. You can top it with something light, like mashed avocado or a bit of peanut butter, and enjoy it for breakfast or as an afternoon snack. This recipe is perfect for anyone looking to avoid blood sugar spikes while still indulging in a delicious homemade bread. Unlike regular bagels, which are packed with refined carbohydrates, this version is loaded with fiber from the oat flour, helping to slow down the absorption of sugars and keep your energy levels steady throughout the day. Plus, the egg adds a dose of protein, which further helps with satiety and keeps you feeling full for longer. What makes this homemade bagel so much better is that it doesn't come with all the unnecessary extras you find in store-bought versions. Many commercial bagels are filled with preservatives, sugar, and other additives that extend their shelf life but wreak havoc on your body. By making your own at home, you not only control the ingredients but also ensure that you're getting a wholesome, nourishing meal. Another advantage of this recipe is how versatile it is. You can experiment with different flavors and toppings to suit your taste. Add a sprinkle of cinnamon for a sweeter twist, or mix in some seeds like chia or flax for an extra boost of nutrients. The best part? You're not sacrificing taste or convenience. These bagels can be made in batches and stored for later, making them an easy grab-and-go option for busy mornings. For anyone trying to manage their weight or blood sugar, making small changes like this can have a big impact on your overall health. You'll find that by swapping out refined carbohydrates for more nutritious alternatives, you'll feel better, have more energy, and experience fewer cravings throughout the day. And it doesn't take much effort, just a few minutes in the kitchen, and you'll have a batch of delicious, healthy bagels ready to enjoy. So why not give this recipe a try tomorrow? You'll notice a difference not only in how you feel, but also in your mood, as your body processes this food much more efficiently and healthily. With this easy and tasty alternative, you can still enjoy the pleasure of a good bagel without the negative side effects that come with the traditional version. Your body will thank you for making the switch. Don't forget that your recipe book is waiting for you in the first comment of this video. Click now and guarantee yours, it's running out. Bread number 2, muffin. Muffins are another irresistible temptation for many people. Whether sweet or savory, they're convenient and perfect for a quick snack or even breakfast. The problem is that despite seeming harmless, conventional muffins are a real trap for your health. Often they're marketed as a healthier option, but the reality is quite different. If you're in the habit of eating a muffin early in the morning or in the middle of the afternoon, you've probably experienced that post-snack energy crash or even felt some stomach discomfort. This happens because most muffins, even those labeled as whole grain, are made with refined flour and large amounts of sugar. When you consume a muffin, especially the ones you find on store shelves or at cafes, your body is hit with a high load of carbohydrates and sugar all at once. This results in the familiar cycle of blood sugar spikes followed by crashes, leaving you hungry again in just a few hours. In addition, muffins are often packed with heavy ingredients like butter, oils, and artificial additives, which not only negatively impact your health, but also make digestion harder, causing that bloated or heavy feeling in your stomach that many of us know too well. For those trying to control diabetes, muffins can be especially risky. Although they are often presented as a healthy choice, they can actually destabilize your blood sugar levels, making it much harder to manage glucose. Even for those without diabetes, these disguised treats can have a significant impact. The excess sugar and simple carbohydrates can affect your overall well-being, making your day feel more sluggish and less productive. The energy crash after a muffin can leave you feeling drained, while the sugar and refined flour can trigger cravings for more unhealthy foods. But, as always, there's a simple and delicious alternative you can make at home to replace traditional muffins. I'm going to share with you a recipe that's light, nutritious, and, best of all, easy to prepare. You'll be able to keep your morning routine or snack time enjoyable without giving up the pleasure of eating something tasty, but with far more health benefits. Here's the recipe. You'll need 1 ripe banana, 2 eggs, half a cup of rolled oats, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Blend all the ingredients together in a blender until you have a smooth batter. Pour this mixture into silicone muffin molds and bake in a preheated oven at 180 degrees, 350 degrees, for about 15 minutes. The result is a healthy muffin, free from refined flour and sugar, perfect for those who want to maintain control of their blood sugar levels while also staying satisfied for longer periods of time. These muffins are best enjoyed for breakfast or as an afternoon snack paired with a cup of coffee or tea. They're rich in fiber and provide a stable source of energy without causing those blood sugar spikes that leave you feeling tired shortly after eating. Additionally, they're great for digestion because they don't contain the heavy ingredients found in traditional muffins. You can even sprinkle in a dash of cinnamon or add some dried fruit to switch up the flavor and make the muffins even more exciting. One of the great things about these homemade muffins is that they're both practical and versatile. You can make a batch in advance and store them in the fridge or freezer for a quick grab-and-go snack during the week. Unlike store-bought muffins, which are often loaded with preservatives, these stay fresh naturally and give you a much healthier option for when hunger strikes. For anyone looking to change their eating habits, this recipe is an ideal start. It helps you avoid processed foods while still enjoying something that feels indulgent. Plus, it's packed with nutrients like fiber, which helps keep you full and supports digestive health. The oats provide slow-releasing carbohydrates that help sustain your energy, while the banana adds natural sweetness and potassium, making these muffins not only delicious but also highly nutritious. It's also important to note that many of the muffins we find in stores are deceptively unhealthy. Even the ones labeled whole grain or low fat often contain refined flour, added sugars, and unhealthy fats. By making your own muffins at home, you're in control of the ingredients and can ensure that you're fueling your body with the right nutrients. This small change can have a significant impact on your health, helping you feel more energized and satisfied throughout the day. So why not give these homemade muffins a try? Not only will you be cutting out the unnecessary sugars and refined ingredients, but you'll also be giving your body the nourishment it needs. It's amazing how much better you can feel when you swap out processed foods for something wholesome and natural. You'll notice that you stay fuller for longer and have more stable energy levels throughout the day, all while enjoying a delicious, homemade treat. This recipe is perfect for anyone who wants to change their habits without sacrificing flavor or convenience. It's a simple and easy way to improve your diet without giving up the foods you love. Try it out and see how good you can feel while still indulging in something tasty. With these muffins, you'll be nourishing your body and treating yourself, all in one bite. Bread number 1. Donut. Donuts, with their tempting appearance and sugary glaze, are a true symbol of indulgence. Fried and loaded with sugar, they seem irresistible, especially when you're on the go and need something quick to curb your hunger. But behind this seemingly innocent treat lies one of the biggest health villains. If you've ever eaten a donut and then felt post-snack fatigue, stomach discomfort, or even an energy crash, know that it's no coincidence. A donut is essentially a mix of simple carbs, fat, and sugar, creating the perfect storm for your body. The main issue with donuts is that they're made from refined flour, fried in oil, and packed with sugar. This combination causes rapid spikes in blood sugar, giving you a short burst of energy. However, what follows is a sharp drop in glucose, leaving you more tired than before. For those with diabetes, this fluctuation is particularly dangerous, as these ups and downs can disrupt blood sugar control, posing serious health risks. But the impact of donuts doesn't stop at the sugar content. Since they're fried, donuts contain large amounts of saturated fats, which can overwhelm your digestive system, leading to heartburn, bloating, and general discomfort. The oils used in frying are often of low quality, further slowing digestion and making the process even more taxing on your body. It's no surprise that after eating a donut, many people feel stomach discomfort and a lack of energy that lasts for hours. If you're a fan of donuts but want to avoid these negative effects, there's good news. You can make a much healthier and equally delicious alternative at home. No need to give up on donuts entirely. The version I'm going to share with you is baked, not fried, and made with lighter, more nutritious ingredients that won't harm your health. For this recipe, you'll need 1 cup of oat flour, 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, 2 tablespoons of honey, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Mix all the ingredients together until you have a smooth batter. Then, pour the mixture into donut molds. Bake them in a preheated oven at 180 350 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes until golden brown. Once they're out of the oven, you can sprinkle some cinnamon or cocoa powder on top instead of using refined sugar or heavy glazes. These homemade donuts are soft, flavorful, and won't leave you with that heavy feeling in your stomach. The best time to enjoy these donuts is as an afternoon snack or even as a light dessert. They'll give you a steady boost of energy without causing blood sugar spikes, and they're much easier to digest, making sure you feel great after eating them. Plus, this recipe is incredibly versatile. If you'd like, you can add dried fruit pieces to the batter, or even a bit of cocoa powder for a chocolatey twist. What makes these donuts a better option is that they avoid the unhealthy combination of refined flour, sugar, and fried oil. Traditional donuts provide empty calories with little nutritional value, while this homemade version is packed with fiber, healthy fats, and natural sweetness. The oat flour offers a more complex carbohydrate that digests more slowly, helping to maintain stable blood sugar levels. Coconut oil adds healthy fats that are easier to digest than the low-quality oils used in typical fried foods. Another key difference is the absence of artificial additives and preservatives. Store-bought or fast food donuts often contain chemicals to enhance flavor and extend shelf life, which can cause inflammation and digestive issues. By making your donuts at home, you control the ingredients and ensure they're fresh, wholesome, and better for your body. And let's not forget about the energy benefits. While traditional donuts cause a quick spike and crash in energy, these baked donuts offer a more sustained boost. The oats provide slow-releasing energy, which means you'll feel fuller for longer, without that mid-afternoon slump. The natural sweetness from the honey and banana will also satisfy your cravings without overloading your system with processed sugar. By choosing this healthier alternative, you can continue to enjoy the pleasure of eating a donut without all the negative side effects. It's a simple, delicious solution that fits into a balanced diet and supports your overall well-being. This recipe is perfect for those looking to maintain their energy throughout the day while still indulging in a tasty treat. So why not give it a try? These baked donuts are proof that you can enjoy your favorite foods in a healthier way. You don't have to give up on flavor, and you certainly don't have to deal with the discomfort that comes from eating traditional fried donuts. With this recipe, you get all the satisfaction of eating a donut, minus the guilt and the fatigue. Your body will thank you for making this change, and you'll likely notice a difference in how you feel after eating. It's a small switch, but one that makes a big impact on your energy levels, digestion, and overall health. So go ahead, make these baked donuts tomorrow. You'll be glad you did. Now that you know which breads to avoid and how to replace them with healthier options, there's something you definitely need to know. Some fruits, which seem harmless, can actually be dangerous for people with diabetes. I'm leaving a video on the screen about 7 fruits you probably never imagined could be risky. Seriously, if you don't watch it now, you might be missing out on crucial information that could make a big difference in your diet. Click on the video and watch it before eating any of these fruits. See you there.